and I really lost all respect for that. But anyway, she was so angry. She was so, so up, had so much anger, so much upset at how she was not, getting all the attention that she wanted, that she hasn't realized he was trying to get some attention he wanted. Granted, it was some of the wrong reasons, but he still tried to get her the attention that she actually wanted, but she refused because she was so angry with him, so mad. I will say this: when they did finally get together, it was a heart wrenching scene. I was very, very happy to see that. It really brought out some good emotions. Another thing about it, I gotta say that is negative is, yeah, it is a Christian movie, and I think that most critics who are not in the Christian film really did trash it. I think the Rotten Tomatoes had it at 40%, and those other reviewers had it at 50%. So it was pretty much split. Look, it's a Christian film. There's no denying that it has a lot of Christian views, have a lot of Christian themes to it. Many people thought they should have been more realistic with the cursing. You're not going to get it with a movie like this. It's just not going to get it. That's not what this film is all about. This film is about pretty much educating people in a spiritual way when it comes to marriage. And to be honest with you, it succeeded. For what it's worth, it succeeded. Yeah, I wasn't too thrilled with the female character in there, but that's only because I didn't see her grow. I didn't really see her grow the same way I saw Kirk Cameron grow. When Kirk Cameron, I gotta tell you, I didn't like the character, but he made the effort to at least try to make himself better. When he was, whining and and moaning about how he's not getting enough attention. He made it his business. He made it, he still stuck to it. And until he realized how much he almost could have lost himself, his life, and his marriage, and how much he truly loved the woman, he started making changes. When he when he bashed the computer, and I would have just erased everything erased the account, terminated the account. When he bashed the computer, he realized that he was loving personal items, porn, luxury yachts, stuff that really cannot really give him true feelings. He tossed that aside. He threw that away. And when the wife came home, she saw this, didn't even question it, but just still had this very strong anger within her. So that was the biggest gripe. It was just one-sided, as only men should change and not women. And I think that's where the critics pretty much shied away from this movie, because it was unrealistic. And to be honest with you, it's a two-way street to me. One has to change, but the other one has to realize it's false too. And I think that's what happened when she spoke to an old friend at the cafeteria, and explained, hey, look, you think that you know who the guy is, but you really don't know until it hits you in the face. And she said, how do you know the doctor is not trying to break up your marriage and not trying to help it? So that was the thing that I really was happy that she brought up. But again, she's so blinded by her own anger and her own needs. She just basically pretty much ignored it until she realized that it wasn't the doctor who was who paid for all the stuff that her parents, her mother at least, needed. So yeah, that was my only gripe about the film. I think that was the only thing that keeps it from being one of the best, greatest religious films. But it's not a bad film. No, this is a good film, and I think that if for a person who is dealing with marital problems and they have Christian views, I think this is worth seeing. I really do. I think that you really got to be open-minded, and I think that even if you're not a Christian, don't look at it as a Christian movie. Look at it as pretty much of a learning experience. You may get something out of this film that you never thought had. There is something in this movie that you can take home and say, yeah, this is something I'm dealing with. Because it is a religious film, but it doesn't really try and force to extent God is great, God is good. It really deals with marital problems. That's what this film is all about. It deals with marital problems. That's pretty much it. All I got to say about that. The film came out in 2008. It's still on DVD. I know the website is selling it. I don't know if this is actually. I know when I saw it on video stores, I saw the poster. So there obviously some you can either rent. I'm pretty sure you can buy it. I'm pretty sure you can buy it at a pretty decent price. I really do believe you can. But if you guys can find it, if you guys can look for it, I think it's worth a try. I mean, if anything else, if you guys are going through the same similarities, I think this is a film you should take a look at. If nothing else, you get something good that you can actually, take home and practice yourself. That's pretty much all I got to say about it. But on a scale of 1 to 4, I'm giving it 3 stars. I think it's a good film. I can understand why the critics may not like it. But again, I think they have to look at it as not much of a motion picture event, but more of a spiritual thing event. Pretty much, I think people who are in Christianity will like this movie more than those who's not, and that's cool. I think, but. For what it's worth, out of all the films that I've seen about religion, this one is one of the very few that I believe really done a good job of saying what they're trying to say without trying to force feed you too much, or try to push you or fear you into believing their way is the right way, and that's it. This is not what this film was doing. It basically stuck with one topic, and it really did stay good with one topic. Does it have a lot of religious themes? Like I said, yeah, it does, but you know what? Is kept pretty much in check. So 3 stars for the movie. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys take it into consideration. And until then, this is J77 saying, you take care.